Panun Kashmir elaborated concepts, defend historic and secular regional identity of Kashmir. In 1991, the community under the aegis of Kashmir observed throughout the birthday of River Vithta, which had been virtually forgotten by the community to the constant onslaught by the forces of intolerance. The community members took a pledge on the grounds of Rajat Park that the future lies in Kashmir, not in diaspora. The return to Kashmir became a chief objective of Panun Kashmir movement. Observation of Vithta also sent a message across pan-Islamists who are trying to support the secular and historic identity of Kashmir, crafting a putative and staging identity, opposite identity. It took the new leadership 1.5 years to concretize the objectives and broad aims of Kashmir. Its mission was the Martyrs in 91. For the first time, 7 centuries of persecution, Pandit community was calling Spain by its proper name. It said that Pandit's expulsion was the consequence of the decision of coexistence by the majority Muslim community. Pandits said that they will not live in Kashmir as amanat of the majority community or as symbols of Toxism or nationalism. This fundamentalist ideology which has gripped the foreclosed all options for survival of a holistic and healthy society. This was the vision of Panun Kashmir. Panun Kashmir challenged human rights discourse, the nationalist paradigm on retrieval of Kashmir and the existing paradigm of secular revival. Panun Kashmir reached global community and sensitized the two realities into two realities. One, that it was Kashmiri Muslim, but the ethnic links with community of Kashmir Hindus, that real victim of rights violation and was a factor in any solution to Kashmir. Secondly, international community was told that Kashmir question is not synonym aspirations of Kashmir Muslim community, which constitutes just the Sunni Muslim community, which constitutes just 18% of J&K population. J&K is a heterogeneous society. Different ethnic groups have antagonistic aspirations, and our majority was opposed to any for dilution of Indian authority of Kashmir. The autonomy of so-called independence. For the first time, the nation ultimately to be permanent nationalist consolidation in Kashmir. Muslim left and the liberal lobby, which are working over time to undermine the unity and sovereignty of India, or retain the accessibility to the state, have been torpedoing all nationalist initiatives. It is this lobby spearheading the campaign to remind the relevance of Panun Kashmir as solution to Kashmir and the issue of resettlement of Kashmir. Those who are working against Panun Kashmir are the same people who are bent upon serving the national initiative of Kashmir. Panun Kashmir emerged a true moment. It was links the masses through countless government meetings, propagated through seminars, rallies, media, wall paintings, and propaganda. The distinction between us and the masses are blurred. Kashmir card reached every Kashmiri at home. This new context to Kashmir, this was the new context to the Kashmir movement. In 1992, Mr. Abdullah Khan, the then advisor to J&K government, revealed his true colors by stopping the payment of relief to the disbanded community. For 4 months, no relief was disbursed to members of the community whose source of income was the party. Kashmir organized a massive rally, mass demonstration of more than 18,000 people in Jammu, and the government had no option but to put an end to the anti-policies of Hamidullah. A resistance movement of the Zahid community cannot be forced without numbering the condition of the martyrs who laid down their lives for the survival of the community. Panun Kashmir all day when our sisters Pandit approached to take party. Latest of Indian names who became the martyr for the survival of community faith. We all this sacrifice by paying our sins at Gurasij in Delhi on the martyr in 1993. Panun Kashmir organized the famous Kritika Yatra in April 1995 to Anandpur. The first time, World Kashmir Conference of Kashmir Movement National Force. As many as 10 leading dailies were editorials on the movement, amply demonstrated that Kashmir as a solution to Kashmir cannot brush aside. The Congress made a strong belief that unless Pakistan is declared a state, Panun Kashmir adopted this particular resolution back in 1993. The Congress made a strong plea to the government, unless Pakistan was not declared a terrorist state, there can be no people back against forces of worship. It has taken Indian state and its political leadership nearly 8 years later to mistakes in this direction. In 1984, 2 landmark developments took place. Panun Kashmir had its own nation headed by a chairman, Dr. Rangu, to Geneva to tell the other side fine. Till date, it is the only delegation of this that did not tie enormity of human rights, while the pundits by countering the questionings of members of the majority committee due to varying reasons. This was not likely by those powers that realized incorporation of Muslim state and subnationalism as a permanent factor in the political landscape of Kashmir. Second historical development, the launching of Kashmir Sentinel, the powerful Mountaineers of Kashmir community. This fortnight worked as the sentinel national center on Kashmir and as the authentic voice of Kashmir community. The paper is now its ninth publication and pride in having one of the most enlightened leadership. Nobody can survive without funds. It is strong determination displayed by our committee in saying that the paper provides. However, to constant financial problems, we have compromised the efficiency and the speed of the paper. 28 November 1994, Panun Kashmir dedicated Marshall Day to our great saintliness Laleshi, the great apostle of all of Kashmir Shaivism. Reflecting on her legacy, cleared much missed Masuki reached the face of evil times. Panun Kashmir organized seminars in many cities in India, like Kanpur, Hyderabad, Udaipur, Delhi, Bangalore, Mumbai, Jaipur, etc., to sensitize the nation to new challenge in Kashmir. Panun Kashmir organized a huge chain of 1,500 children to the age of 66 to 60 years, culminating at the UN Observer's Office in Rome. On the same its representative in Geneva, that's the Reverend Dr. Chungu, was speaking to the international human community about